I have to ask this question. You are a diehard sports fan, Raiders, Warriors. What does Mark Davis order at P.F. Chang's?
I know Mark.
Yeah,
Mark's
I know.
a wonderful guy.
Yep.
Mark's a wonderful guy. I think Mark would play it. I think Mark would play it right up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would go orange chicken, chicken fried rice, egg roll. I think he'd go right up the middle. I don't really see him diversifying it. Now Gruden, on the other hand, Gruden, my brother, he's into food. He's been on Triple D with me. He's a food guy. He'd go wherever I took him. If I wanted to take him out of PF Chang's and we wanted to go down the street to some funky little Thai joint where there's only 2 tables and you got to get it and eat it out of a plastic container, out of a styrofoam container in the back of the '68 Camaro, sitting on the hatchback, he'd go for anything. And then round 2 if we wanted to go to the next place. So he's a little bit more. He's a little bit more on the wild side of the culinary spectrum.
And you and Gruden, I would imagine, just sit there just complimenting the food in the most hyperbolic way possible, and it's just the most fun of all time because both you guys have that enthusiasm.
Hey, Coach to me is, and we talk on a regular basis, is one of those guys that if you want to find the positive aspect of what's going on in the world and how to look at the upside of the down situation, God, that guy, he wrote the book, man. He wrote the book, and it's I'm so happy. Love the Raiders, die hard. The Vegas move was so tough for me, as it was for everybody here in Northern California. But having gone to college at UNLV, graduated the year we won the NCAA, the Runnin' Rebs. That was the only thing that was going to make me at all okay. Is we left Oakland and we went there, but we have a better stadium and more opportunity. On and on. Yeah. But no, he is the king of bringing the good energy and looking at things the right way. And boy, he's had some challenges. You guys know it better than me, but it's great. We're on an upswing. I mean, we are going in the right direction. We are getting collected and unified. And I think I think Vegas is great for us. I mean, you guys didn't ask all this, but I'm super passionate and super excited. I have a restaurant in the stadium, which I've been disappointed about not being able to open on time or have an issue or whatever. God damn, I was so bummed. We were so ready. We tried to train the staff. We were ready to go, and we didn't get to open.
And it's the sexiest stadium in North America. Allegiant Stadium. Look at the look in your eye. You've seen it. You've driven past. Yeah, bro is right.
It is Vegas. Here's what Vegas has always meant. And I thought it was so crazy. People say, I can't bring major sports to Vegas because of, people. And so, no, you know what? It's the best place to go for sports because you got great accommodations. Phenomenal. I mean, I've been to so many Super Bowls and I've stayed in some really bad hotels because the city can't handle the load, of the millions or the thousands, not millions, the thousands of people that come there. And so you're displaced and all this kind of stuff that happens. Vegas is perfect for it because it can handle the hundreds of thousands. And people love to come around the stadium. They may not go to the game, but they love to come to the energy of the stadium. So in just so many different aspects, it's great. And the stadium is beautiful, and the Raiders deserve it. Playing in Oakland, playing in that stadium for a long time, they needed a refresh. And this is a tough move, but positive in a lot of ways.
So, Guy, I know you got to go. You're a busy guy. You have to come back on. You have to come back on for
I'm down anytime.
Okay.
We don't have to have anything to talk about.
All right, we have a million other questions that we'll leave, but I had one last question. Do you ever get weirded out when you see people in public who are dressed exactly like you? Because you do have impeccable style, and there's a whole group of men that I think just cosplay as Guy Fieri all the time. Their life is now your fashion, your style. Does that weird you out a little?
The Halloween costumes, I think, were the one when it really, I kind of had to go, hold on a second. It's the greatest form of flattery. Okay. I give it the Elvis theory. Elvis did it right. Still to this day, people are still out there, doing the impressions of the king. The only time that it doesn't sit well with me, and this is the saddest thing I can ever tell you, and it bums me out like you don't even know, because Listen, if you want to have bleach blonde hair and tattoos and, go for it. You know what? This is kind of how I ended up. So it is what it is. But please don't tell people that you're me and then have them buy you drinks and take your picture. Because I'm not kidding you guys. This is no bullshit. In the thousands of people sending me pictures to my address. I don't have to find the address, and saying it was so great hanging out with you in Las Vegas. And would you sign the picture? And I have to write back to people and say, I'm sorry, this is not me.
It's a different guy.
and I'll send them an autographed picture of me, but they're not in it. And it breaks my heart because why do people like that? Why make people think that? That's such a shitty thing to do. So that's the only thing that bums me out.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, I run into they have Fieri Con in New York. Just wait, Fieri Con. By the way, if we hadn't had COVID, it might have happened this year.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm going to show up and I'm going to have the best Guy Fieri, non-Guy Fieri outfit, and people are like, man, you really look like him. And they're not going to know it.
We're in.
I love it. Yes, that sounds like the best time ever.
Yes.
New York City will be renamed Flavortown for a day when you do that.
Wouldn't that be the funniest to go there and they think but I'll have a bad accent or something. I'm going to make it work. You watch. I'm going to film it.
All right, well, you got to stop by the show when you do that, and we got to talk for like an hour and a half because
we'll do a 24-hour marathon.
Love it. Thank you so much, Guy. We really appreciate it.
Guys, thanks for having me. Love it. You guys rock.
All right, see ya.
Good luck, Guy.
You guys.